Gentleman over 40. In a world often ruled by chaos and clamor, the ancient Stoics held a potent secret that can redefine your life's journey. This isn't found in the crowd's roar or the chase for momentary joys. It's the mastery of your own mind, the Stoic path to enduring peace and inner fortitude, delivered with elegant simplicity. Today, let's dive deep into this timeless wisdom, uncovering how embracing Stoicism grants not just serenity, but profound insight and unyielding resilience that empowers you to thrive, an unshakable steadiness even as life's storms rage. Join me in exploring how to apply these eternal truths to navigate the modern world, guided step by step by Stoic wisdom. Whether you're battling daily pressures or seeking deeper fulfillment, mastering your mind the Stoic way isn't just about surviving, it's about flourishing in life. If you value what we'll cover, a small free request is to subscribe to the channel. I guarantee you won't want to miss out. As a man of experience, you know every step in today's journey is worth your attention. One of Stoicism's most liberating teachings rests on a simple yet profound idea. The only thing truly under our control is ourselves, our reactions, emotions, and thoughts. This principle urges us to release the burden of others' opinions. Today, we'll explore why letting go of those judgments isn't just freeing, but a vital strategy for commanding your mind with authority. Ask yourself, how many times have you altered a decision, hesitated on a new challenge, or even changed your appearance, just fearing what others might think? It's a common trap, steering our lives toward external approval instead of inner conviction. Stoicism teaches us to redirect focus by basing actions and thoughts on our own values, thereby fortifying mental strength against the chaos of outside judgments. Consider Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, who said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength within." These words are an invitation to focus on your mind's responses rather than trying to control the uncontrollable. This doesn't mean becoming indifferent to others, but prioritizing your own judgments and inner peace over external acceptance. This philosophy doesn't demand ignoring all feedback, but empowers you to selectively embrace constructive opinions that align with your deeper goals while discarding distractions. It's like cultivating an inner garden, where seeds of thought are nurtured by your own values and beliefs, untouched by external trampling. Imagine the freedom of making decisions without the fear of criticism or the need for consensus. You'll start living more authentically, guided by what truly matters to you. As you practice this Stoic method, your dependence on external validation fades, while self-confidence and inner peace grow stronger. This isn't just traditional toughness, it's building an inner world where emotions serve you, not manipulate you. Fellow seekers of wisdom, that's where Stoicism offers invaluable insights. The Stoics don't teach suppressing emotions, but understanding and managing them to enhance mental health and personal growth. Consider the Stoic approach of viewing challenges as opportunities. As championed by the philosopher Seneca, he believed every difficulty is a chance to cultivate virtues like patience, courage, and moderation. By reframing obstacles as avenues for building strength, you transform your emotional responses. Instead of being overwhelmed by adversity, you can approach it with clear purpose and turn it into a stepping stone for greater resilience. Another key element in building emotional durability is maintaining a perspective aligned with reality. Epictetus taught that our suffering comes not from events, but from our judgments about them. By adjusting our perceptions and expectations to match reality, we minimize unnecessary pain. For instance, accepting that we can't control others' actions, but can control our reactions reduces hurt from their behavior. Emotional resilience also requires understanding that feelings aren't commands. Just because you feel anger, hurt, or anxiety doesn't mean you must act on them. This space between emotion and action is crucial. It gives you time to choose your response. The Stoics call this the room for reason and freedom. To strengthen emotional endurance, start with daily reflection. End each day by asking what went well. What challenges did you face? And how did you respond? This habit of self-reflection reinforces applying Stoic principles in everyday life, gradually building resilience. Think about how you can use them not just in crises, but as part of your daily routine. Emotional resilience isn't built overnight, but with persistence and a Stoic mindset, you'll be better prepared to face any challenge. Not just surviving, but thriving through every experience. But overcoming them at the core of Stoic philosophy is the profound realization that while we can't control what happens, we can control how we perceive and respond to those events. This is the true power of perception, understanding that our reactions aren't shaped by the events themselves, but by how we interpret them. Imagine this. You're stuck in traffic and late for an important meeting. You could see it as a disaster, a narrative that easily leads to anger and frustration. Alternatively, you can view it as an opportunity to listen to a favorite podcast or audiobook, reclaiming the time and turning an irritating experience into something enjoyable. Practicing Stoic perception management means choosing the second view, an active decision to interpret circumstances in a way that promotes inner peace and wisdom. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, said men are disturbed not by things, but by their views of them. This captures the essence of Stoic perception. Regarding perception, it's a reminder that peace of mind comes not from external circumstances, but from how we respond to them. As we train ourselves to perceive more positively, we gain some control over our emotions. This skill starts with awareness and self-knowledge. By observing automatic thoughts and questioning if they're accurate. Is there another way to view this? This questioning and reframing is a form of cognitive restructuring. This transformation can profoundly change our emotional state. To apply it, start identifying situations where your initial reaction might not be the best. Try shifting your thinking to see things in a new light. For example, instead of seeing workplace criticism as an attack, view it as valuable feedback that helps you grow personally and professionally. The power of perception isn't about self-deception or denying reality, but adjusting the lens to see life more clearly, to allow us to view life more transparently and respond in line with our deepest values. Practicing this Stoic technique not only boosts mental resilience, but also enhances your capacity for happiness and satisfaction. It's a process of turning daily challenges into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. This goes beyond just walking more or planting a garden. It's about recognizing and adhering to the natural laws of human behavior and the universe. The Stoics believed that every part of the universe, including humans, has a role and purpose ordained by nature itself. For us, this means living a virtuous life guided by reason, which the Stoics saw as the highest function of human nature. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about nature's interconnectedness in his personal writings. viewing each individual's actions as part of the universe's grand symphony, where going against natural order causes chaos and unhappiness. In practice, living according to nature requires some key behaviors. First, it encourages self-reflection to understand one's place in the broader context of the world. This reflection leads to a deep awareness of what's in our control and what isn't, helping us live more harmoniously with the inevitable. For example, accepting that we can't control others' actions or many outcomes, but we can control our responses. Moreover, Stoic principles teach us to appreciate simplicity and find joy in it. This might involve reducing desires to align more with what's truly necessary and sufficient for happiness. It requires questioning whether our pursuits and cravings match our true nature or are just products of societal pressures. To cultivate living according to nature, start with small things each day. Reflect if you're resisting life's natural flow or forcing outcomes, and strive to align more with the rhythm of your surroundings. Waking with the sun, eating seasonally, and listening more deeply to your body's needs and those around you. This approach isn't about abandoning ambition or desires, but integrating those drives with natural order, ensuring they stem from genuine needs and virtue, not fleeting whims. Remember, living according to nature is embracing life in harmony, simplicity, and virtue. It's making peace with the world as it is, not as we wish, and finding our rightful, unique place in it. As you step into a new day, reflect on the Stoics' wisdom and observe how it can transform your understanding of happiness and your place in life. This isn't just about controlling desires or maintaining habits, but aligning daily actions with deep values and virtue. The Stoics believed self-discipline isn't just for personal gain, but to build a life in harmony with reason and moral purpose. Seneca often emphasized that self-discipline or self-control is the foundation of a good life. He argued that without it, we become slaves to our emotions instead of masters of our minds. Imagine the power and freedom from fully controlling your actions and decisions, regardless of temptations or immediate gratifications. This is the core of self-discipline in Stoicism. Practicing self-discipline means making choices that reflect your values, even when they're not the easiest or most pleasurable. For example, choosing to save money instead of spending impulsively. This aligns with values of financial security and independence. Similarly, deciding to wake early for meditation or exercise before a busy day demonstrates commitment to health and mindfulness, prioritizing long-term benefits over extra sleep. Furthermore, Stoic philosophers saw self-discipline not as a personal affair, but as actions contributing to the community. By controlling emotions and making rational decisions, we build a calmer, more thoughtful, and reasonable society. Every personal choice impacts those around us, whether we realize it or not. To strengthen self-discipline in your life, start by identifying areas where your actions don't align with your personal values. Perhaps you value health but often skip workouts, or you cherish learning but spend too much time on non-educational shows. Once identified, set small, manageable goals to change habits. For example, read for 30 minutes before bed instead of scrolling on your phone, or prepare healthy meals instead of ordering fast food. Self-discipline in Stoicism isn't about self-punishment or living in denial, but making wise choices that lead to true freedom and happiness. It's mastering your actions to steer your life, As you practice self-discipline, observe the changes, not just in your actions, but in how you perceive yourself and your place in the world. Remember, according to the Stoics, self-discipline is an expression of self-respect. Each day you live by principles. You honor yourself and the community you belong to. It's maintaining consistent choices, building a resilient and fulfilling life, not just for you, but for everyone. The Stoics teach that the present is the only thing we truly own, and mastering focus on the now can bring profound peace and effectiveness. Marcus Aurelius often stressed the importance of fully attending to each task, a method he called doing one thing at a time and enjoying the simplicity in action. Imagine if, instead of multitasking hurriedly, you choose to do each thing with full dedication. This focus not only boosts productivity, but makes every moment richer and more meaningful. Living in the present also means accepting what comes without imposing our judgments or desires on it. When we stop resisting reality, stop wishing things were different, and start meeting the needs of the now, we engage with life more authentically. This isn't passivity or resignation, but an active acknowledgement that the only time we can truly influence is the present. To nurture this skill, start by noticing when your mind wanders to the past or future, gently reminding yourself to return to the present. Practices like mindfulness meditation can be incredibly helpful in developing this. Just sitting quietly for a few minutes each day, observing your breath and letting thoughts come and go without attachment, will enhance your ability to keep your mind anchored in the current moment. Another practical tip is to fully immerse in what you're doing. If eating, just eat. If walking, just walk. Fully engaging in the sensations and activities of the present moment. This practice can turn routine tasks into profound experiences and sources of joy. By embracing the present, you'll align more with Stoic principles, enhancing your ability to handle life with calm and balance. Over time, this habit not only improves mental health, but deepens relationships and connections to life, making each day richer and more complete. Remember, life is a series of present moments. How we live each one largely determines how we live our lives. One of the profound yet often overlooked aspects of Stoicism is the concept of community. Marcus Aurelius viewed humans as social beings, not meant for isolation, but for harmony and interaction with others. This idea underscores the Stoic belief that building or participating in community isn't just a personal choice, but a moral responsibility. Stoicism teaches that each person has value to contribute to the collective, and in turn, the community provides support, wisdom, and perspectives that an individual alone cannot have. Imagine the strength and resilience of a network where each member acts with virtue and reason. Such a group can significantly amplify positive impact on each person's life. In practice, active community involvement can take many forms, from joining local groups with shared interests to volunteering for causes aligned with your values. In today's digital age, communities can also extend to online forums and social media platforms where Stoic principles are discussed and life's challenges are addressed together. Engaging in these communities allows for idea exchange and creates a vital support system during tough times. It's about giving and receiving advice, sharing resources, or simply listening with empathy. Each interaction is an opportunity to practice Stoic virtues like kindness, understanding, and patience. Moreover, Participating in community life helps us feel a deeper sense of belonging and purpose in life. It reinforces the Stoic view that we are part of something greater than ourselves, which brings profound fulfillment. This doesn't mean losing personal identity. On the contrary, it's a way to express your unique virtues for the benefit of others. To start building this aspect in your Stoic practice, seek communities that match your interests. Attend in-person or online meetings, join community activities, or initiate groups discussing Stoicism and its modern applications. Each step closer to community not only enriches your life, but strengthens collective bonds. Embodying true Stoic spirit, living in harmony within the great human family. By cultivating community relationships, you fulfill the Stoic commitment to virtuous living, not just for personal gain, but for the common good. The integration of personal virtue and community life is perhaps one of the most rewarding aspects of practicing Stoicism today. As we conclude our exploration of Stoicism and its profound lessons, it's clear that the wisdom of ancient philosophers is not merely historical knowledge, but holds deep practical value in modern life. The methods we've discussed, from embracing the present moment to building community, are not just philosophies for personal peace, but ways of living that can fundamentally transform how we interact with our communities and minds. Through Stoic practice, we learn that true strength comes from within, from the ability to adjust perceptions, act in accordance with values, and connect deeply with the world around us. Stoicism isn't about mere endurance or indifference, but facing life's challenges with wisdom and virtue. Remember that Stoicism isn't practiced in the isolation of the mind, but in every daily action and the relationships we build. Each small decision to live by Stoic principles is a step toward a more rational, peaceful, and complete life. This is an ongoing journey, not a final destination, and each step, each breath, each moment lived mindfully and virtuously contributes to a life worth living. I encourage you to hold on to these lessons, starting with the smallest things, perhaps reflecting each evening on the day's events and how you responded, or engaging and building a community that reflects your values. Over time, these small actions will construct a life full of meaning and serenity. Thank you for joining Stoic Journal. If you find these insights useful, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with others who might also benefit from these timeless lessons. Let's continue exploring, learning, and growing together, cultivating a life that seeks not only personal peace, but contributes to the greater good. Your participation and comments are the fuel that enriches this journey. So share your thoughts, experiences, and insights as we all strive to live a more virtuous Stoic life.